Which one is better between Web 1, Web 2, and Web 3? The first one, Web 1. The original internet was made up of pages of static HTML that display information online. Web 1 ran on a fully decentralized infrastructure where anyone could host a server, build application, and publish information on the internet without gatekeepers censoring them. Unfortunately, there was no way for people to change information and there were few opportunities for interaction with others. Users could only communicate via simple chat messengers and forums. As such, users interact with Web 1 mainly as observers, not participants. The next is Web 2.0. The current version of the internet is centralized, focused on content creation and largely monopolized by big, successful tech companies. What we have today is the playground for content creation where writers, photographers, or influencers can easily create and showcase their work to the Web 2.0 world. Service providers offer people a platform to create content, while social media companies allow people to connect and communicate with anyone, anywhere in the world. Mobile internet access and the popularization of smartphones enable anyone to consume content easily. In recent years, ethical issues like censorship, data tracking, and data ownership have gained the attention of many internet users. Ironically, user data seems to belong to companies in Web 2 rather than the users themselves. We have seen cases of unfair data control whereby users had their accounts closed after unknowingly violating platform internal community guidelines. So, to address these problems, some have put forth a solution combining the benefits of Web 1 and Web 2, which are decentralization and user participation. Now we move to Web 3.0. By leveraging peer-to-peer technologies like blockchain, virtual reality, the Internet of Things, and open source software, Web 3 aims to dilute the power held by huge Web 2 companies. With decentralization, users can hopefully take back control of their content and ownership of their data. Decentralization is naturally a critical factor to Web 3 success. Besides returning data control to users, companies will have to pay to access their data. Instead of a few large entities controlling participants or prohibiting inter-platform communication, anyone can freely interact with others in Web 3 because it's permissionless. Additionally, the network of Web 3 is based on the users and it will allow users to participate without trusting anything but the network itself. So, one way to think about the difference between those web is to use the analogy of a library versus a laboratory. Web 1 is like a library where information is stored in books and you have to physically go there to access it. Similarly, Web 1 was static and required users to access web pages through hyperlinks which were limited and didn't allow for much interactivity. Similar to Web 1.0, Web 2.0 is like a library. It's a vast repository of information and resources that users can access and use for their own purposes. In the same way that you can browse through a library's catalog, search for books, and check them out to read or use, Web 2.0 allows users to browse through websites, search for information, and interact with content through social media, blogs, and other online platforms. Web 3.0, on the other hand, is more like a laboratory where users can experiment, create, and innovate using the resources and tools available to them. In the same way that scientists can use a laboratory to conduct experiments, analyze data, and develop new technologies, Web 3.0 enables users to create and interact with decentralized applications, use blockchain technology for secure, transparent transactions, and participate in decentralized autonomous organizations to govern and manage shared resources. So, while Web 2.0 is focused on providing access to information and resources, Web 3.0 is focused on empowering users to create and innovate with those resources in a decentralized, secure, and collaborative way. In all, Web 3.0 is a huge leap forward as it creates the infrastructure needed for humans and machines to interact, create, find, and share distributed data, make accurate prediction with artificial intelligence, and be empowered to control one's identity through a web of trust, security, and privacy.
Share now if you found this insightful.